Alright, let's see if that's working for you guys. Sorry, everybody on Twitch. Not sure why it's not picking up my channel at the moment. There we go, and here we go. Alright, so who won that coin toss? Looks like Mexicans can, oh no, sorry, nLbs won the coin toss. So they are keeping eviscerated.
Revenge.
So now Mexican connected needs to drop. Or I mean pick, sorry. Looks like they're picking campgrounds, so now we have eviscerated campgrounds and we start the dropping process. Looks like they're dropping evolution. We're just waiting on MeCo to drop one. This process sometimes a little bit time consuming, but it is handy once the maps are picked, then we're good to go. They're dropping Trinity. I'm assuming TR is Trinity.
User joined your channel.
Okay. Alright, so now we have to do one more round of that. nLbs needs to drop one. MeCo needs to drop one more. Okay, so they dropped intervention. Now either deep inside or overkill is left for MeCo to be dropped. And we're just waiting. And it looks like they're dropping deep. Alright, so we can get the show on the road here. Eviscerated is the first map, I believe. Or was that evolution? I don't remember now. Yep, eviscerated. Very nice. Yep. That would be correct. You forgot the S. Alright, looks like we're moving to eviscerated. So interesting map pick for the first one. A little bit smaller, might go a little quicker. We'll see how this handles out. And it's
Alright.
Oh, initialize.
User joined
Hello.
your channel.
Good to go, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for joining me here.
Yeah, heard you needed a bit of help, so
Yeah.
here I am.
It's always good to have someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Now, how did your match go? You were streaming earlier, correct? I think your match was Warp versus Time Bomb, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah, Time Bomb took it. It was actually a pretty close match. It was 2-1. Warp won the second map 10-7. Time Bomb won the first one 10-4. I think it was on Campgrounds. Warp won on Overkill, and then Trinity Time Bomb won 10-. Trying to remember now. I think it was 10-4, if I'm not mistaken.
That's still very, very good. Good game. Yeah. No, Wise Guy, are you joining us too? Are you here?
Yeah, I could join you.
Yeah, hi. How did your match go? You had a match tonight. You had a tough game.
It was pretty much a brutal beatdown, in all sense of the term. You know, playing them, you know, following Pack 2, I would say they're a stronger team than Pack 2. What they impressed us with is no matter what we did, we were getting no success no matter what we tried. And the key thing to Eminence is that their speed around the map is so great, and our damage output to any one player was not quick enough to put a player down before their teammates could arrive. So even if we did succeed in kind of chopping them up a little bit, it just didn't help. And we came to a gunfight armed with butter knives. They just cut through us, and it wasn't not for lack of trying either. They just utterly destroyed us no matter what we tried. Whereas with Pack 2, we could throw a few things at them that seemed we could take advantage of some of their aggression. But with Eminence, their movement is so fast and so fluid, and they're able to hit shots on the go better than Pack 2 was. And because of that, you know, we never could really get them in and surround them. We were always down right away. We got a couple of rounds that I thought, you know, we might have been able to pull out on Trinity, but it just didn't fall our way, and we went on deep. There's a few rounds that we might have been able to, again, had things. It came down to this. For us, we would have had to been pulling off the best shots of our night consistently. Whereas with Pack 2, you know, we had a little bit of leeway. You know, if we missed a rail shot, it wasn't the end of the match. With them, we only got one shot on them, so it was pretty brutal.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's definitely a tough team. You ripped off the Band-Aid quick. You got that one over with. Now, do you know who you play for your week 3?
I believe we're moving on to DIK.
Okay.
And I think that's, yeah, we're falling at least within the realm of having a good match. And if we practice a little bit more, I think you know, we can certainly steal a few more rounds than one, which is all we got tonight. Over 3 maps, we got 1 round. And the thing is, I'm kind of proud we got 1 round. It was that lopsided. So yeah, we're looking forward to week 3.
Are you here all night, Wise Guy? If you are, then I can just let you and Trixie stream then.
Yeah, I can
just in to help out.
step in. I got a nasty cold starting, so I don't know if I'm
no.
going to be around for the duration, but I'm trying not to let my sniffles kind of intrude. I got to mute.
Alright, I'll just stay quiet for the first map then and let you guys work.
No worries. Alright, so I guess we're starting already. I'm on Wolf right now. I was saying earlier, you know, it's nice to see this map get picked first. A little smaller, might be a little quicker with pace, but we'll see. Wolf is landing some really nice rails. I gotta get my accuracy up.
I should just point out you maybe not want to do that, so I feel like that's flooding the server, because I didn't have that on my stream earlier and I didn't get kicked.
I had it on all night so far. I haven't got kicked.
Okay. The heads up.
Maybe the server's like me. I'm just kidding.
Guess so.
I don't know. It might be server specific. We might have to get that figured out. Alright, so Unnamed is left by himself
Blue wins the round.
and was taken out here. He gets it. So
Round begins in.
okay,
3,
accuracy bar is
2,
up.
1.
I'm on Nightmare right now. Looks like that team's taking the middle. Alright, he came around good and helped his teammates.
Blue wins the round.
Another point for blue. 0-2 right now.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Follow kill room. Turned around and landed a nice frag on Pete. It is a 2-1 situation now, 1-1 situation. We've got Wolf with 66, an unnamed 42, and he lands that rail. And there we go. They got their first point on the board. Did I lose my shoutcasters? Hello?
3, 2, 1.
Maybe they went to bed.
I've been trying to miss you. You need to pass me the password.
Oh! I'm so sorry.
I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
Team. Sorry, I thought you were in the server there.
I have all my bleeps turned off, so I never know if anyone's messaging me anymore. I'm sorry. This is my third stream of the night. I'm not observant, obviously. Alright, so it is a 2-2 situation following Bender right now. Now it's a 2-1 Nightmare left with 75.
Alright, kind of getting my bearings here. I think this is going to be an interesting match.
Red wins the round.
We're going to see if MeCo has some good players on their team, and if they play everything well here, I think is it going to be the highest skilled match we're going to see of the night? No. But it's going to be competitive, and it's going to be fun to watch.
Definitely agree. So far it's good, 2-2. Good way to start.
Red wins the round.
MeCo's taking it. One thing on this, when you're playing stairs on this map, it's a weapon selection thing. If you're playing stairs, you want to have LG out. If you're playing on the bottom, or if you're shooting the bottom, you want to be using the rockets. And sometimes I see players kind of get confused a little bit in their weapon selection. They'll be up top of the stairs trying to use the rocket, and you have to rely on direct hits. It's a much more difficult shot to attain. So insta-hit weapons are the rule of the day when it comes to the stairs, most of the time.
Yes, I would agree with that. Alright, so it's 3-3. I'm gonna go ahead and follow Swanee.
1.
Swanee missing a few rockets there, but still has decent health. Now on to Pete.
And Killer M doing a good job up top with the LG, staying in the pocket. Sometimes players will try to extradite themselves out of the fight to save themselves from getting hit. The problem is they're not really helping their team when they do that. So, doing a good job right now. Marianas working the bottom part there. Wolf, actually, nLb. I was following Wolf a little bit here. Again, doing good weapon selection, using the rockets down the bottom where they are effective, and almost completely ignoring the second deck.
And definitely weapon selection is really important. So it's great to see that that he's doing that. I'm following Unnamed right now. He was just kind of running around with the rail. But again, that's a noisy one.
Both teams aren't really exhibiting what I call fast movers. You know, once the map gets down to a 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 2-on-1 situation, sometimes you'll see players, move very quickly, rocket-assisted jumping around. I'm not really seeing that here. They're just kind of taking their time, normal movement, a few strafe jumpings, but nothing too radical. So it's just going to be a go slow, aim reliant thing. and you got to be looking down those corridors for that rail shot, like that was
Round begins in
executed there on that last round.
2, 1.
I'm following Swanee right now. That was not a good position for Swanee. He got taken out pretty quickly. Pete gets taken out. Killer got taken out. Now on to Marianas. Looks like last man standing against 2 now. Nice 60% rail.
Impressive. Blue wins
Oh,
the
turned the corner and got hit.
You get a very competitive match here.
Ah,
No team
definitely.
has really been able to run off a string of
round
2 wins,
begins in
so
3,
we're gonna see if
1.
MeCo can answer.
I'm following Wolf right now. He only got 4, but he got cornered.
Yeah, Wolf made the mistake, and I've seen that happen on this map. You get up top and you get so enthralled with the action before you that you forget that there's a hallway behind you.
Round begins in
Opposing team comes through that from the center and lights you up.
Onto Killer M right now. Oh, he got taken out quickly. It is a 2-3 situation.
3
Swanee.
on 1.
Yeah, that's fine, Swanee.
blue wins the
Oh,
round.
Swanee got pinned in that corner. Let me find.
Advantage. nLbs.
Round begins in 3, 2,
On
1.
Bender right now.
Revenge.
Was able to take the frag on Mariana. Another frag on the unnamed, and there we
Yeah.
go, another point.
Bender did a great job up top. You know, he was patient. He didn't want to force the situation going to the stairs. He just kind of stood in that hallway and did a lot of damage on just people not even looking at him, just backing straight into him.
Yeah, it's very good. I'm still on him right now. He has another great situation too. He definitely is, aware of this map and map positioning is important. Nice rail. 2-2 situation.
Blue wins the round.
And there we go. Another point for blue.
At this point, MeCo's got to see if they can change it up a little bit. They're ahead 3 rounds. They know they can hang with them on aim, so it comes down to positioning. I think the key point is what they did right there is get Bender off the top part. He was hurting them immensely by being up there.
Looks like they did a little bit better that round. Got down to a 1-to-1 situation. Nightmare with
Slighted.
73.
Well, they're both railable. Nightmare's rocking around to a 73, able to pull off that nice rail shot. And that's the key to this. You want to transition through those hallways quick. Get those quick looks with the rail down. It's all reflex shots, but
I'm on to Nightmare right now. He's pushing Marianas through that doorway and got the frag. And got the frag on Killer M2. So they pushed it. It was pretty even to begin with, but they definitely got the momentum there. It's getting faster and faster with those rounds.
yeah, looking at MeCo, I think actually had a little bit of an aim advantage. When it came to rail and to the LG. On my quick brief look at the statistics screen there, but in essence, MeCo kept trying to force the stairs, and what was their undoing is they weren't dominating the top part of those stairs as well as nLbs. And key point Bender, key point Nate, they were able to work that top part of the stairs.
In 2 seconds. Excellent.
And sometimes get off 200-300 damage really with hardly any taken to them, and that's tough. You have to recognize that as a team, that if you even and all of a sudden you're down 3 rounds, it's because they've adjusted to you and you're not countering your adjustment.
Bendy, can
trying
we sub
something
necro?
different.
Whoops.
looks like they're doing some subbing here.
Now is DM6 the next map?
Yes. Yep.
Campgrounds.
Yeah, so I would imagine everyone's going to go bridge here. We'll see if, maybe MeCo tries something different. I'm not sure.
We're going to be looking at a strong railer on MeCo's side. You want to take the rail platform. But yeah, I expected this to be kind of following a pub play strat. Attack bridge. It all goes in how you're going to attack the bridge. Are you going to stack 3 players on bridge with 1 overlook on rail? Or are you going to have a strong presence at rail with 1 player that can kind of dump down and take whatever? And basically, you're going to sacrifice your 2 players at bridge. If they're on a 2-on-3, 2-on-4, their job isn't to live. Their job is to do what damage they can, absorb damage, provide targets for the rail overwatch team. So we'll see how that turns out. And again, neither side here is really exhibiting fast movers, so I'm not going to see a lot of rocket jumping, where they'll be at the bridge and then they're immediately out of there, moving around this very small level very quickly. So it's going to come down to execution, I think, on a few shots. Maybe even a few shots that they're normally not used to pulling. If they can, I wouldn't say get a lucky shot. I would say, if they're normally a 30 or 40% railer, it all comes when you're hitting that 30 or 40%. So I have no opinion either way of which team's going to win, because I thought last map was incredibly close.
Yeah, definitely.
I think nLbs adjusted better than MeCo did, and that's what gave them that advantage. But it's not like they were dominating the last few rounds. They just ended up in a little bit better favorable one-on-ones at the end, and they executed their rail shots a little bit better. So
yeah, it
MeCo
looks like
can't take this.
for sure. And nLbs now has changed out 2 players, so I mean that changes a lot too. I mean, I'm not sure, how this group's gonna play as a team compared to the last group before from nLbs. So
Excellent point. I hadn't even noticed they swapped out 2 players.
yep, Roswell came in and Roscoe came in. So it looks like we are good to go, other than just waiting on the ready ups.
Yeah. Not sure what we're waiting on though.
I thought maybe giving them a chance to warm up for a second. Not sure. I may say. Almost ready. Mumble issues. I almost wanted to take a survey on which teams are using some type of voice chat, which teams are not. I was talking to Flowers earlier, captain of the WW clan, and he was saying that they don't really use any type of talk, and they're a really solid team.
Well, if you have members that have played extensively, and they can move quickly, they can look at those triangles, and generally, let's face it, if you out-aim your opponent so substantially, you really don't need strategies other than look at my triangle, show up where my triangle is.
Oh, Nate should go every single time because the rail is dumb. Oh, my bad.
Talking strategy over voice chat. Yeah, but you know what though? They could be doing that as a trick.
But I mean, not unexpected. I mean, the rail platform comes into play here. It has to.
Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe what we're looking for, both of these teams, I think, fall into the classic. It's who makes the fewest mistakes that's going to walk away here. And what are we looking on DM6 mistakes? Well, mistake on DM6 at bridge, you fall down stair side, and your gun is kind of taken out of action. Yeah, you're not taking damage, but you're not really helping your team out by being down there. Conversely, if you
Prepare
are
team.
forced down into a 2-on-1, could end badly for you. So
Yeah.
here we go.
Alright.
User disconnected from your channel.
Round begins.
I'm
in
gonna go ahead and follow
3,
Nightmare, and it looks like he's gonna go rail just like they told him to. So I guess we did hear some nice strategies going on. He's landed 3 beautiful rails, 4 now. Missed that 5th one. Great job.
Yeah, Swanee pulled himself out
Blue
to circle
wins the
around
round. Accuracy.
and was doing a pretty good job with his rail, but his two partners were kind of left hanging at the bridge, unfortunately, when he did that.
2, 1.
I'm still on Nightmare. He's got an 80% rail, so I want to just curious to see if he's
Yeah.
gonna pull that off again. But looks like he decided to go a different weapon route. Got a nice frag on Swanee. Looks like Killer is left by himself, only 8 health, and he was taken out just a little quicker. We're
Yeah.
at 1 minute in,
Yeah.
already 2 rounds.
nLbs is ending these rounds with a lot of health.
Round begins
If we're watching
Three,
MeCo, what am I seeing? They're really rocket heavy, and as soon as they fall down, they're trying very high degree of difficulty rocket shots. We're going for air shots. So that's just awareness that if you're starting up top with rocket and you're going to get kicked off, you got to immediately switch off to an LG because you got to be doing damage on your way down. You can't be waiting for your opponent to end or trying a nigh impossible mid-air shot.
Alright, so let's see. I mean, I don't know. They gotta.
Round begins in.
I'm not sure. They might need to change up a strategy now. It seems like Rich isn't quite working out for them.
Impressive.
Nightmare again with those heavy rails. No wonder why they put him on rail.
Yeah, and Swanee fell down again. He didn't switch off. He stayed with the rockets, and he fell right down into 2
Wins
LGs.
the round.
And that, like I said, it's kind of this map is who's making the least mistakes. And right now, I see it. nLbs is just executing a little better at bridge.
1.
I'm following Rossville right now. He's one of the players that was subbed in on nLbs. Got a 31% lightning gun right now.
Yeah, Rothko, perfect execution. Started with LG and did some good started with rocket, did some good damage, switched off to LG, dropped down. Was doing damage all the way. So just a solid execution.
Yeah, I'm following him right now.
Blue wins the
Another
round.
fast round,
Accuracy.
0 to 6.
Yeah, it's coming down to rocket aim here. MeCo's sticking with the rockets, but they're not aiming
2.
as well as they could. Swanee right now with Overlook on. And it's a kind of a pub mistake. You can do this on pubs. You can't do this in tournament without paying a penalty for it. Is jumping up to bridge.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you do that, you're in cycle time, and you're not doing any damage output, and they can just annihilate you on the way up or when you land.
Looks like it's a 1-to-1 situation.
Yeah, and they're virtually even in health, so if Swanee plays his cards right, he doesn't have to go for everything. You can, diddle that damage off with some shotguns.
Yeah, going rail to rail with Nate is not a good idea. He's still sitting at
Exactly.
72%.
Don't give him those good looks.
3.
He's gonna kill you for it every time.
Following Marianas right now from MeCo. Lands a nice frag on Pete.
Awesome, good advantage, MeCo. They should be able to pick up this round without a problem.
Red wins.
And there you go. They got their first point on the board. Very good.
They were able to trap some of the nLbs players as they're transitioning from the rocket launcher, or the center start of the map, into the bridge area. So Pete working the LG.
Lots of action on that bridge.
You know, again, doing the LG action. About out of cells though, and that's it.
Yep. Alright, let's take a look at the scoreboard here. We got Killer M with 2.4, Unnamed right behind him, 2.5.
3, 2,
Nightmare and
1.
Pete.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any dominating aim on either team here.
No,
You know, they're both.
I'd say pretty even.
So this comes down to really, like I said, positioning, weapon selection. Around us with 150 health. He can, believe it or not, take this. Yeah.
Let's see, what do they've got?
Health-wise, he's got the advantage. Again, don't want to be caught in a rail fight with Nate. That's just not something you want to do.
Oh no. Yep.
Nate. Pushing that 70% rail.
Note to self, stay away from Nate.
Round
With
begins
the rails.
in 3.
Maybe
2,
take him out first.
1.
I'm not sure.
Fight.
I'm following Nate again right now. That's an impressive accuracy though.
There you
35.
go.
Yep.
Getting Nate out of the fight
Yep.
quicker has got to be a key to MeCo's success
Oh.
here.
I got booted.
Right now, MeCo's lining up on bridge, 3 on bridge, 4 on bridge.
Give me a second here, guys.
You know, MeCo's kind of really just focusing on the KISS principle, trying to keep it simple, and just focusing everybody on bridge. Killer RM right now working the center part of the map.
Alright, so I'm going to keep the... Oh, actually, that's interesting. Well, because the rumors...
Second map done, 10-2.
Yeah, 10-2. Flooding server. We think it could be from having that accuracy bar up in some select servers, so not sure. We will have to
Yeah, you
investigate
can have
that.
it on a bind and just kind of bring it up as you need it. You know, plus AC, bind something to plus ACC.
Oh, where are they going? He left. Unless they're subbing out. I'm not sure. He said good games.
Right.
Ah.
Yeah, people have to understand this is a league. You're playing for points.
Oh. Alright, they understand. That was confusing. Like, what's going? Well, that's very nice. They're trying to rotate everybody in.
Yeah.
Very good. Alright, so let's see, who are they bringing in? Papa Balio? Is that how you say it? Papa Balio? Maybe. And then looks like vendors coming back in. Alright, and the last and final map is Overkill. So let's see. Nate is taken out, so their heavy railer is gone. So I wonder if this is going to change anything for MeCo now.
That could be nothing but positive on MeCo's side. I'm not familiar with all these players, at least their nicks. But Nate was, you know, hugely damaging to him. I mean, he was able to single-handedly pull out some of those rounds based on his rail aim. So, in this, certainly a level that rails are heavily used. So, I'd say this has got to play into MeCo's favor here.
Yeah, you know, let's see how it goes. I mean, you're definitely right now that Nate's gone.
I don't see either team playing this fancy. I think you're just going to see a lot of go to top, furball it, be aggressive, and, you know, try and dominate the top. as well as you can. We're going to see how well, watch the players. If they're up top and they fall, are they positioning themselves correctly so that they fall mid? It can still help the team out. Because if they fall down to the bottom, 80% of the time, you're kind of taking your gun out of action. And that's not really what you want to do on this map. So, watch for those little missteps.
Let's see here. It looks like MeCo is not subbing anybody out, so they're going to keep the same lineup. We've got 2 new players for nLbs. Looks like we're just waiting for a vendor to F3.
Another thing I think we could watch for is up top. Are you positioned correctly if you got 3 players up top? Because you don't want to be against that wall where even the misses are going to start hitting you if somebody's across the way tossing in rockets on you. So, just kind of watch for that. Watch for the bunching. It's so easy to get bunched up. You dodge left, your partner dodges right, and you end up meeting in the middle, and you both end up taking the rocket. So, here we go.
Alright, here we go. Let me find one of the new people that just came in. We'll go with Papa.
Yeah, it looks like nLbs sets up stronger on top.
Yeah, most definitely. Oh, but MeCo came up after.
Yep.
That might not be good for Papa here. Nope, he got taken out. On a Marianas. Oh, it's a 3-to-1 situation. Let me find Rothko.
Yeah,
Rothko
MeCo
is sitting
should
with
be able to-
176. That was quick. I didn't even realize we were down to 1 already.
Impressive. Red. Accuracy.
There we go, MeCo. Up 1-0.
Round begins in 3, 2.
I'm gonna follow unnamed. Made a smart choice getting off the top. He was definitely outnumbered there.
Right, again, MeCo with the heavy advantage. Definitely nLbs is missing Nate's, I think, rail accuracy at this point. Advantage, MeCo. Unnamed. Certainly no stranger to this map. And we'll see. Again, MeCo's got the 2-to-1 advantage. There's no reason for them to chase to be aggressive. That player has to come to you.
Correct. Yep.
If they do get aggressive, why are you chasing them? These are the these are those little mistakes you're gonna see.
That cost you that round.
That Pac-2 and Eminence they don't make these little mistakes. So they could have just gone high and just waited it out. I get it. It's not fun. It's not the pub play.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but MeCo's able to recover.
Yeah, they're sitting at 2-0 right now.
3, 2.
Following Rothko, he's got at the upper ledge, trying to blast some people off. That didn't end well for him. Following his killer, which is Killer M.
Unnamed trying to hold.
Killer only has
3 health.
3.
Yeah. Not gonna.
He's got 3 chasing him, 3 health. And that didn't go very well. Alright, so I'm gonna follow Roswell.
Yeah, again, we're not really seeing anything unique here. They're all gonna jump up top. It's only unique in how well they're doing this. Like I said, when you get hit, like Killer RM, he took himself way down to the pits. He took his gun completely out of action for 2-3 seconds, and it makes it tough for his other teammates that are up there to fight that imbalance. And sure enough, he's the last one left. So
Blue wins the round.
Well, they evened it up, 2-2. Taking a look at the scoreboard here. Sorry guys, I don't have the accuracy up at the moment. Just don't want to, quote, flood the server if that's our suspicion of why that's doing that.
1.
Try it again later.
running down the players for MeCo. Swanee's right now the damage is bounced around a little bit, but 1.7 for Moranis, and Swanee kind of leading the team. Unnamed and Killer RM they're off the pace a little bit, but they are in there.
Red wins the round.
Taking the advantage 3-2, pulling another round. Very competitive match so far.
Round begins in
Both teams getting a lot of looks up top.
1.
There you go. Killer RM instead of being knocked down to the pit side was able to stay mid. Yes, he went down, but he did a lot of damage while he was up there.
Following Swanee at the moment, just dodge some grenade spam. A 2 to 3 situation. Now Swanee's by himself, 1 to 3.
Rosewell's stack is pretty strong, so they should be able to pull this one out. Again, they don't need to chase. Just stand back. Yeah, I get it. So it's not exciting. It's it's not gonna win the hearts and minds of adrenaline junkies, but
I know for myself personally, I have a hard time sitting. I'm like, come on, this is so boring. Let's just
gotta be patient.
I'm like, let's just go get him.
He will come. The prophecy has foretold.
Yeah, and he's looking. That's for sure. He's trying to find it. And remember that it's a 2-minute round limit, so it's a little shorter than normal.
Yeah, the counter should be coming up here fairly quick. Unfortunately, neither nLbs player is railable, so yeah, we're down to 15 seconds. So
Yeah, he's going for it, all or nothing. 10 seconds. Shoot faster. And nice try. 3 to 3.
Round
Okay.
begins in 3.
So I'm on Rothko still here.
yeah, Rothko's playing a good, solid top strat. He kind of hides on a rail. LGing, but he's not going any further than mid deck. Yeah, that's the way you want to play it. It gives you just a lot of options on how you want to attack your opponents. If they're low, you can rail low. They come up the pad, you can rocket jump up. You can defend. Once you get that player advantage, which as you do right now, you can just stay there. You can just hunker down.
We'll see what Killer M decides to do. If I scroll through, oh, Rothko's got a good stack, but Rothwell is railable and Papa is also railable. So we'll take a look and see how Killer decides to attack this.
Keep in mind, Roswell, 68 health. Papa Bulyo. Oh. Horrible at pronouncing these things.
I have the
This is the
same
only
problem.
railable one.
Let's say Papa. That's what I was like, I'm just gonna say Papa. Alright. So it looks like we're slowing the match down a little bit.
Begins in
It wasn't as fast paced as it was in the beginning, so I'm gonna go ahead and follow Papa.
Bender's out of play, down the low deck.
Killer should have
Pick up.
ran while he had the chance.
impressive.
Yeah, unnamed. Unnamed dude, he had kind of been had a little bit. He dropped down low deck, was looking up to do some railing, and all the while Bender was
Round
working his
begins
backside.
in 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and follow Bender now. Looks like MeCo, I'll drop to the mid. Oh, unnamed. Being sneaky.
See, I mean, you look at how Bender's playing it. I mean, he had plenty of opportunities to drop down. He's patient. He stays up top. Never, drops down the mid deck if he needs to.
We've got unnamed left with 120, and then we have Papa with 60 and Bender with 67. So both available.
Yeah, again, but just hang back. He will come to you. Don't go peeking. You know, both of you guys are available, so you know, just rely on your sound. Yeah, he's not gonna get up there without making a sound. So
Yeah. And he made a sound. Oh. Oh, there's one. And now
now
he's got the health advantage. Yep. Oh, there's one.
Solid hit. Solid hit.
Oh! A bouncy pad of death. Close
Round
match.
begins in 3,
It is a good match. A good match here.
1.
Following unnamed. Made a good escape off that ledge. But he went back for some more. Papa by himself. 125.
As Pop's showing, I mean, even though he's the only guy, yeah, he's kind of hard to dislodge while he's up top. There's 3 players, but he kind of made it pay for it. I mean, they really had to, you know, work at it. One comes up the bounce pad, pays for it. The other one tries to rocket jump up there, pays for it. So,
1.
20. I think I've seen, if there's any slight characteristics between the team, is that MeCo is a bit more aggressive. They're a bit more willing to, you know, pursue that kill. Maybe a little bit to their detriment.
Blue wins the round.
Seems like they just need to push a little bit more if they want to get this map win.
3, 2.
Yeah, they're a little late setting up on mid deck right now. MeCo's all mid. One's low. They're a little spread out. I mean, see, Moranis just kind of. That's not a position you want to do. If you're low, you know your opponent's up there. If you're taking that jump pad, you know you're automatically going to give up 150 health.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
I'm following Papa right now.
See, now unnamed has advantage top, and they both abandoned top. This is what I mean by MeCo is just more aggressive in their pursuing of the one player. And there's no need for it. They're up 3 players. And MeCo, Swanee gets aggressive, went looking, and you know, paid for it with a pit. You know, that's.
I've seen him falling,
Those are the mistakes at the end of the night. You kind of recall going, we could have gotten that round.
Mm-hmm.
It's not over for him, but unnamed is walking around with 15, so it's going to be up to Rothko here. He knows he's going to bide his time. I think he's a smart enough player. And he's looking at probably about a minute here left in the round. So if he can get unnamed out of play.
Here comes grenades flying overhead. You know somebody's top. Ooh, lands a
go.
nice rail in the back.
Now both
He's excited about that.
is very low. 15 and 25 health.
He's so happy he did a lap. But the timer's on, so.
Timer's out, but he doesn't know this, of course, but he only needs 1 kill.
Red
Oh no!
accuracy.
I thought he had
Yeah,
that. He was running with confidence.
Yeah, you had to. He doesn't know their health, so had to make the play he could.
Yep.
1.
Unfortunately, he didn't know he really had the advantage.
Impressive.
Unnamed with some nice rails. 2 MeCos are out. Now it's 2-2 situation. 1 to 1. So unnamed with 47 and Papa with 151.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stay
Papa's
on
just gonna
unnamed.
hang out. You know, grab that tent. Make yourself a campfire. Watch the exits.
If it was only Diablo, you know, campfires. Or no, not Diablo. What's the game that heals you if it's by campfire? Terra. Terra. Looks like he's unnamed is definitely wanting to push in. I think. Oh, and he hurt him.
Nice prediction shot there.
All right, I'm gonna stay on Papa since he got that round win.
begins in 3, 2, 1.
Like he's going mid.
Blue wins the
And
round.
another round win for blue. So maybe all or nothing this last round. It could be last round. Let's see if MeCo
Yeah.
can make a comeback.
Begins in
They're not gonna do anything different. Killer M here a little late to the party up top, but
When he had his zoom in, I think that caused him to fall. Well, that wasn't good. He fell to his death on that one. Killer is by himself, and that would be a good game. That is the third and final map. So
yeah, this was good. I think both teams were very competitive with each other. They both, had their moments, and they both times had kind of their dope moments.
yep.
So, I enjoyed watching it. I think this was a good match to watch.
Yeah, that was a very good match this week. I mean, if anything, the team can watch the stream and learn from your mistakes and see what you can do differently and just keep moving forward. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But that was very good games. Thank you, Wise Guy, for helping out, and thank you, VKS, for being the referee for the night. And I'm gonna leave
No
the server
problem.
so we can set up all the.
On to week 3.
Yep, on to week 3. That was the last and final match of the night. We will be posting the matches tomorrow, or sorry, the new maps for week 4, 5, and 6 tomorrow.
Yes, that is right. We got ourselves a new map set.
Yep. This week 3 will be the last week of the campgrounds, Trinity, etc. So those maps that were in this week will not be put in the pool to be drawn. So it will be different maps that you will see them as repeat. We just want to get the other maps in that has not been played yet. So we will post
All
those
right.
maps tomorrow. So be sure to check eBattlegrounds.com for that. Other than that, everybody have a good night.
Good night.
All right, see ya.